What's up, guys? Y'all are watching episode 3 of the 2 Point Confusion podcast. Check out the Instagram, the TikTok, and you're watching here on YouTube. Subscribe and follow the socials. You got anything?
Nope. So today we are keeping it light. The Super Bowl just happened, so
Yep.
not really much to talk about. Hold on one second. I'm going to adjust the agenda real quick because someone didn't do it right.
My bad. I put the football with the baseball. That's my bad. All right, you just want to go in order or what?
Hold on. What's his name? Kinsley
Kenley Jansen.
Yeah, I can't spell Kinsley though.
Kenley.
How do you spell it?
Just keep
Jason?
it like that.
I'll put G.
Jansen.
Jansen. Sorry, excuse me.
I have a feeling your mic is too close, but I don't want to stop it and check.
Okay. I don't think it's too close, buddy. I feel very official. Let's go up here for today.
Okay.
All right. So I say we cook it up. We start off red hot with the Super Bowl reactions.
All right, you go first.
So definitely not what I was thinking. I'm glad the Eagles were the one to do it, to be the Chiefs. We had a bunch of celebrities. The president, Taylor Swift, Pete Davidson was there, Paul Rudd, like a bunch of celebrities there.
Bradley
Awesome.
Cooper.
Apparently it was not supposed to be a very good Super Bowl, but it was actually the most watched, which I feel like they say every year. I also feel like they say it's the biggest Super Bowl every year.
Well, they don't say it's the most watched every year. It goes off stats.
I think
But
they say it every year.
It probably gets increasingly more every year.
So it's pretty cool. Eagles whooped that ass, belt to ass. Go Birds!
Go Birds!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The Eagles were either going to need to blow them out, or it was going to be a close game. So it was one or the other, and they chose to beat their ass. So Jalen Hurts played a fantastic game. Cooper DeJean got a birthday pick six. And I feel like the Jalen Hurts slander kind of stops after that. Even though I don't think he's the best, but I think people are showing. I mean, I still have mad respect for him. I think people are going to stop criticizing him a little more. That's it. But Eagles whoop that ass. Go Birds! Be careful at the parade if you go.
Yeah, that was like the best game I've ever seen.
Dude, why they? Oh, I'm so sorry, but Phillies fans are so I don't want to say that word. Let's just say dumb because you won a Super Bowl and then you go to tear down your city.
Oh yeah, either way, that
what?
City was
Either way,
down,
they were gonna tear their city down. There was a firework that tilted and went over to and almost hit people. It's just crazy fan base. But continue talking.
Yeah, so that was the best game I've ever seen, dude. I was I'm still not over it, and the defense played great. I know Jalen Hurts got Super Bowl MVP, which he deserved it. But if the whole defense could have got it, that would have been.
I think it went to someone on the defense.
Well,
I think it'd be cool if Cooper DeJean got it.
You could have gave it to him, but it would have had somebody on the D line. You can't really. I guess if you had to pick out one person on the D line, it would have been Josh Sweat.
And they were talking about how the Eagles didn't blitz a lot.
They didn't blitz at all. No, zero.
Really?
Zero.
There's no way.
No, there's way. 0 times.
How? I mean, I understand you could blitz or not blitz and still have someone rush the quarterback, but they got to.
Did you see Travis Kelce trying to block though?
He didn't give up on a play. But
I mean, there was
a flag. There was a flag on the play though.
No, that wasn't the same play. But if you watch the videos of him trying to block, he was terrible. But yes, that was the greatest game I've ever watched as an Eagles fan. I wasn't really nervous leading up to it, but the pregame nerves kind of kicked in, and then when the BS offensive pass interference call happened, I started stressing a little bit, and then they got on the Chiefs for the head-to-head. I also didn't think that was a great call. After that, it was a fairly called game in my opinion.
They don't even on the head-to-head. Did they even touch each other?
I think barely, but I don't know. I think his hand. I think one of their hands was in between the heads.
I think it was that.
But I wasn't really nervous all week. I mean, I didn't think we were gonna lose at all. That's just being honest. But I wasn't even nervous. And then they did back it and blew them out. It was crazy. It was 40-6 at one point.
So,
but I feel great.
Huh?
But I was saying I feel great. Like
The king at being an escape artist, Patrick Mahomes. The fact that he could like he's like him and Jaden Daniels like just run outside the pocket like and like get out of crazy plays. There's like a couple times like how did he not get sacked there? But the Eagles had to do one thing, and that's rush and make Patrick Mahomes uncomfortable, which they did, getting to him 6 times. He went 21 for 32 passing yards, or 21 for 32 completions, passing yards of 257, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and getting 6 sacks from the Eagles. And
and
they,
the three
they
touchdowns were in
they
like garbage
demolished.
time, so
They demolished them.
it was like pure domination, dude. It was like the greatest thing I've ever seen.
But at halftime, everyone, I was at his house watching it. They threw a Super Bowl party. I was watching it. It was like, oh, we're about to whoop that ass more again. I was like, relax. I mean, it's looking good for you guys, but the quarterback to do it, to come back from that game, is Patrick Mahomes. I mean, let's be for real. Like, which he didn't, but he would be able to be the quarterback to come out of that crazy
I think it
situation.
was 24-0, and I think we went up 27-0. I mean, really, after like their first, like if they would have came back on their first drive, because I think they got the ball at half. If they would have came off and did something there, I'd been a little nervous. But as soon as he threw the dagger to Devontae Smith, that's what the announcer called it. It was
But you said the OPI
done.
call on AG Brown. It was very light, extremely light. The announcer said it's a flag, but you don't usually call it in big games because like it hit him like right here in the corner, and like it barely moved his vision. Like he
Both are
barely
both
he
those.
look he went from like looking this way to like right here, barely even like changed eye direction. Now if it was a rip off completely,
Oh yeah,
yeah. But technically, it was a face mask. Technically, it was OPI. Should it have been called during the Super Bowl? Probably not.
yeah. Both those first two flags, the commentators were didn't agree with, like that you could hear them. Yeah.
But so
The Jalen Hurts slander, for one, it shouldn't have been there in the first place, in my opinion. But people who now,
mm,
so like, if somebody said Jaden Daniels is better than Jalen Hurts, there's no shot.
I
You
mean,
can't say that.
I wouldn't say
But
that.
I've seen those rankings. Okay.
Now off of the season,
But what is there to slander about him? That he doesn't throw for 400 yards? Would you
no,
rather have
no,
a 400-yard quarterback or a winning quarterback? He wins games because
no,
they don't need to throw that
but
much.
but
And when he does throw, he's going to throw it good. Like, I don't understand the
okay, hold
slander.
on.
But my
I'm gonna
point
look up. I'm gonna
is,
look up his stats.
he had like over 200 yards passing.
No, this season.
But yes, the slander should not have been there in the first place. But now I'm sure it's going to
This season,
decrease.
he went 18 for 5, touchdown, interception.
Passing touchdowns, right?
Yes.
Okay.
In 2009, or 2,900 passing yards, which is not that a lot.
Almost 3,000. But like that's what I'm saying. They don't need
And
to
yeah, no,
come out.
he missed a couple games,
They have an offense that nobody else has. They don't need to throw. And then when they need to throw, they're gonna
dude.
throw it good.
They're playing like that. They're playing that freaking Madden simulation, bro.
If you hear me breathing, I have a cold, so
He
can't
breathes like
breathe through
that
my
in
nose.
general.
Huh?
He breathes like that in general. So let's talk about. So we got the Super Bowl logo, okay, and a week ago, or we got the Super Bowl logo for next year. A
You know
week
it's not the
ago,
blue one, right?
that's where we was about to get to. It had the Golden Gate Bridge in it, and it was blue, like 2 shades of blue. Everyone was like, "Oh, Bills Lions." Okay, whatever. But it turns out it was just a bunch of colors, which
But it still has the Golden Gate Bridge in it. So
it still has a Golden Gate. It's gonna be
I
in
think
San
it's gonna be in
Francisco.
San Fran
Um, but there's a bunch of colors in it, and I
or
think
LA again. But they just
no,
had it
it would be
there.
San Francisco with the
Why?
Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh,
Duh.
I was just thinking California.
Jesus Christ.
San Francisco? Is that where the Golden Gate
Yes.
Bridge
Oh
is?
my Lord, have mercy.
Okay, I was making sure.
Um, where is Super Bowl 2026? Uh, returns to the Bay Area. San Francisco
San Francisco.
49ers. So,
So
but it's like weird.
it's gonna be outdoor now. That's cool.
It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be a little cold there too.
Why is it
But
gonna be weird?
like the logo, did you see the logo? It's like rainbow.
Yeah. Well, it's not meant. We're not meant to have like the logo theory is just a coincidence. I feel like
Yeah,
it's not
but now
scripted.
now people are gonna be like, Oh, because there's like a sky background. There's like, oh, Lions, red, Commanders, blue, yellow, Steelers. Like now, I feel like they're changing it up because the NFL knows that people are like doing this and they wanted to stop. We're not supposed to know about the Super Bowl. Not supposed to predict it. Um, but yeah, want to do we do way too early Super Bowl predictions even before
Sure.
free agency. All right, who's your AFC team?
I haven't even thought about this. You just put me on the spot.
I,
But
there's not a spectacular right now.
so
Before this is like before free agency. Free agency starts in March, so like this is like right after the Super Bowl.
yeah, this is
So this is like that's why I
what's
say
today?
way too early. Like after free agency, we'll do it, and I feel like the
Is
draft we'll do
4 days
another one,
after the Super Bowl.
and then but like before week one, we'll do another one. But there's like in the AFC, there's like not a spectacular team that I'm just like
So
Super Bowl next year.
I said this last time, like last season, kind of. I didn't have the Chiefs going in the Super Bowl
Me
again,
either.
and they did. So I'm gonna stand by that. I don't think they're gonna make it again, but they still might. It's them
It's Patrick Mahomes.
and the Chiefs. I mean, they know how to win. I don't think they're making it back, and I feel like
They don't have the cap
they
to.
could bounce back, but we might have just broke them, and they
There's
have to like
they're
make a
spending.
bunch of moves. Most of their money is going to 5 players.
I thought it was 8 players. It was like eight. Oh no, it was 85% to 5,
Yeah, 5 players.
which was crazy. They
But
did like
anyways,
20
so
million
yeah, I don't
cap.
think they're gonna make it back. I think the AFC team.
I say the Bills or the Bengals. Oh no, the Bengals.
I was gonna pick Bengals too.
Well, they're losing T Higgins. I mean, but
They
still,
don't. They might not. They don't have to.
they don't have. They have to
But if
sign
they,
him. He's a free agent.
yeah, I know, but they don't have to. But they need to go after defense. So I would.
They're
I would
not
like to see
because
them.
he's going to ask for a big contract. They're not going to pay him if they need defense. They obviously need that defense. They're going to go out and get defensive players. They're
But
not
they
going to
could
keep
draft for
him.
defense too.
But
But only
but then
one draft pick.
you could draft a wide receiver and then draft more defense. I don't know.
So they have a good defensive line, but everything else needs work.
I think
And
my pick's the Bengals.
I was gonna pick the Bengals, and I'm gonna stick with the Bengals just because their offense is so good. If they can get a little bit of defensive help or just some growth on their defense, get some chemistry going, and like get better, I think the Bengals can get there.
Um. So my favorite time of the year is around the corner. Free agency and draft. Don't know
We
why.
didn't pick our NFC team.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
The draft is and the free agency and like trades are right around the corner. I always look forward to it as a Redskins fan because we're like, oh my gosh, like we need to go out and make moves. We never make moves. Now we have the GM that is not scared to make moves. We saw that with Marshawn Lattimore. We saw that with Jahan Dotson. The and then we trade a couple picks for picks. But my point is, we're not scared to make moves. People want to play with Washington, and that's why I'm looking forward to free agency. Frankie Louvu was like, I already had people calling me. I was like, can I come here? And like, he's like, I have a couple people that want to play with Washington. We're a destination spot now.
So you picking Washington?
We're on the verge of the Super Bowl. I'm taking Washington. If we get Max Crosby or Miles Garrett, which I saw Miles Garrett might not go. Because
From the Browns.
the GM is like being stingy with him.
No, he said he's gonna retire a Brown, or something like that.
But
Brown, I mean Garrett wants out. But
if we get an edge rusher, a backup running back, another set like a T Higgins, bro, we're set. So that's my pick, and I know you probably might pick the Eagles.
I'm gonna pick the Eagles to go back to back, and not just biased. Like we have the youngest defense that just won a Super Bowl.
I mean, it's a little biased.
I mean,
Look at what you're wearing.
Obviously, I'm gonna pick the Eagles, but it's not based off bias. It's like the youngest defense. Yeah. The only thing that concerns me is we're gonna have a new offensive coordinator, so it's another system for Jalen Hurts to get used to. But I feel like, I mean, you have Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, and the best receiving in the O line. Like, you're not going to change a lot, but the coordinator and maybe our key defensive free agents are like Milton Williams, Josh Sweat, and Zach Bond. Zach Bond's going to get A&T better.
I'd take Josh Sweat on my defense.
And then if we have to get rid of Williams or Sweat to bring in maybe Miles Garrett or something, I don't know. But I'm going to pick the Eagles and the Bengals in Super Bowl 60.
I mean, I had a little bias, but I have reason why to my bias here. So
do I.
I know that's what I was saying that. So I mean, I think.
I mean, they were both the teams in the championship, so it's fair.
I think Washington is like people want to play with Jalen Daniels, so I think I don't know. I'm blazing, and I'm so excited for next year. All right, but speaking of free agency, Well, in trades and everything, we're going to talk about the upcoming trades that are trade requests.
Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett's the first one. Um, I either think he's going to be a Bill, Washington, or an Eagle.
It's
Because
fair.
he said if he was asked if he played, he'd play in the snow. He's like, I don't care. Like, I want to play snow games.
He was in Cleveland, bro.
Like, or is like any show teams you're thinking of? He's like, oh, Bills or something like that. So, do
He
you have
said
any?
that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Eagles are in contention. Um, I don't know. I didn't really think about it, but like all the teams you said make sense. Like
They also said that Denzel. What did you gonna say? Since Denzel Ward said, which is a cornerback for the Browns,
mm,
pretty good.
he said he
Probably
would. He said he would leave too.
he wants if Garrett leaves, he wants to leave too. So I'm as a Washington fan, I'm thinking, all right, let's do this. All right, I think we could easily because we have a late round first round pick. Screw that. Like at this point, it's like hit or miss with that pick.
For Denzel Ward.
Give this year, next year, first round pick, a couple other picks for a package deal with Miles Garrett and Denzel Ward. Send two first round picks, maybe two threes, a two and a three, or whatever. Couple more compensation. Do cook up a little something. Then you get Marshawn Lattimore, who is still battling that from an injury, who could still have the potential to be the lockdown corner. Get Denzel Ward to play across with him. Have Mike Sandstrom still developing next to Denzel Ward or Denzel Ward or
Lattimore.
Baltimore, and then you have Miles Garrett rushing with Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen,
But
and Dorrance
I
Armstrong.
don't think you're gonna keep both of them though.
Who?
Allen and Payne. I think one of them's got to go.
I don't think so.
Right.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I haven't looked at. I mean, I heard that we'd cut Allen, but I don't think we should. Um, I also don't know their contracts. I don't think they're up for contracts.
But yeah, if Miles Garrett wants to win, which I think that's the goal, so he's either. I mean, I could say Eagles, Lions. That would be pretty crazy across from Hutchinson or with Hutchinson on that D line. But imagine him on the Eagles D line and just do that to the Chiefs.
Oh, Allen is up for a
He can
contract.
go to Washington in the AFC. He can go to like the Bills, like you said. I doubt he'll go to the Chiefs.
Um,
But I mean, there's some teams,
and then we would have to resign Jeremy Chin.
and then same thing goes for like Max Crosby. I mean, he's a hell of a player too.
I
So
think we're more likely to get Max Crosby, and I think we get Max Crosby for even cheaper. I don't even think we have to give up the first round pick. Maybe like two threes in a second, or a second and a three, or something
yeah,
like that. Get some later round picks because it's like one of those trades where it's like you don't for this veteran you don't have to give up a lot. Um, they're just trying to get out, so like the team's not gonna like ask for a first round
yeah.
pick. So I don't know.
My thing is with our three like key free agents on defense. If unless we're gonna add Miles Garrett or Max Crosby, just resign Milton Williams and Josh Sweat, keep that D line. Zach Bond has to stay. You can't not sign him. But yeah, I would say if we don't add Miles Garrett or Max Crosby, resign Williams and Josh Sweat, or we can draft one late. But like Abdul Carter, he wants to be an Eagle, but he's not falling to like 32.
uh,
There's no way from Penn State.
I saw a thing that we get Abdul Carter as edge rusher, Jack Sawyer, Emeka Ibuka in mock drafts has fallen, which is actually really surprising, and I would take that as a wide receiver too all day. But as a GM of watching the Redskins, I don't think Emeka Ibuka is falling that far. Uh, and then we could go out and get a hometown kid, Trayvon Henderson from Ohio State.
The running back.
Just yeah, just a bunch of like
You want all the Ohio State players?
no, but like Emeka Ibuka, like if he falls to us, take that. Running back, if Trayvon Henderson comes to us in the second round, take that. We get
I don't
Eckler,
know if I would trade. I don't know if I
Henderson.
would draft a wide receiver or a running back first.
Why
I
not?
think y'all's defense is the one that
But
needs
then,
help.
but then that's where the like trades and free agency
I
comes
mean,
into play.
yes,
So I
yeah.
mean,
It
like that's what
depends
we're
on what
looking
happens
for.
there. Yeah.
But and the next one is Cooper Cup,
Mm-hmm.
and he said he would like to stay in
LA.
L.A.,
I don't think that's
but
gonna happen.
L.A. doesn't want him anymore. Um, well, I don't want to say it like that. When they want to get value for him because they might think his time's running out. He is getting old. He's going to be a veteran slot wide receiver. People are saying he's going to come to Washington. I don't want him. That's a Washington move would have made a few years ago because
Yeah,
we
I
would go
don't
out
see
and get
him being there.
old wide receiver when we need young studs around all around. So him, I think
Packers maybe.
Packers. Yeah, I was just about to say Packers would be a good one.
Saints.
I don't think it's Saints.
I mean, if he wants to win it, it's going to depend on that too. But like, just people who need receiving help.
The Chiefs.
Yeah,
Uh,
I could actually very well see that. Actually,
the nine. Nah, not me, not the
no.
Niners.
Well, it depends on where Debo goes. That's another one.
I also saw DK Metcalf might be looking for a trade.
Really,
Yeah, like he might be like a
dude.
blockbuster.
If they get a freaking quarterback, they have like one of the best receiving rooms.
Uh,
I mean, I'm not saying Geno Smith
honestly,
is bad, but I don't think he's the person that could to get it done for
so
them.
I mean, everyone I'm saying like could be a commander, but DK. When I saw DK Metcalf, I was like, oh, like that's if I'm that's like tasty. Like obviously I want T Higgins, but
How much of that cap is going to take up for you though?
a pick for T Higgins that's like the problem.
No, for DK.
T Higgins would be more than DK
Why?
because T Higgins is better in my opinion.
I mean,
I don't
maybe.
think I like people were like talking about like a few years ago like DK is like better than Terry McLaurin. I was just like, no, he's just big body and he's physical. But I mean, I see. Um, I mean, the Bengals get Cooper Cup like as like a fill in. Like I don't know. I really think the Packers for Cooper Cup
Packers or Chiefs, I can see
or the Chiefs, yeah. And then
like a DeAndre Hopkins situation. Well,
Metcalf,
not that bad. He wasn't as washed. Oh damn it! I'm so
Met, Metcalf.
sorry.
I don't really know where he's gonna go. Um, that one's kind of like fishy. Like Falcons.
DK Metcalf, maybe.
Like I don't know, but
I don't
obviously
know
that's a
about
blockbuster. Um, but Debo Samuel is asking for a trade, which I think he's washed.
Debo. I mean, he had a bad season, but I don't
I
say washed.
I don't think he's. I don't think he's
Um,
like been like the best.
like, I don't think he's like insane. And I'm a
I
49ers hater. Okay, I hate the 49ers, but
I don't think he's good. Um,
he had a terrible season
I
though.
mean, I think he produced on like someone like the Panthers, uh, Falcons, like being that slot guy to run across the field. Like this with Michael Penix, like the jet sweeps and everything with Bijan
Hmm.
might be elite with Debo. Uh, we just gotta see. He also would be cheap. I also don't want him, even though he has connections to Adam Peters, but
Who's that?
our GM. Um, where do you think Debo Samuel would go?
So like, he's not a free agent. He's requesting a trade. I don't know.
He's also kind of a drama head.
Yeah, I mean, he's not that like. I know. I just said he's not like
Like
terrible,
he
but
was
he
good
really isn't that good.
when he wanted that
Like
big
that great.
contract. Like everyone's like, give it to him.
Same with Brandon Ayuk. They're both not worth
Brandon
that
Ayuk,
money.
I mean, I is better in my opinion. I think Brandon Ayuk,
They aren't worth that money.
they're not worth that money, but like they're still like Brandon Ayuk. I still think is elite. You just gotta. I think this year he was battling through injuries. Maybe same thing with Devo, but I
What if
never
one
was
of
a.
them just randomly went to like the Jaguars or something?
I was never. I mean,
Like for Trevor Lawrence, like that'd be kind of whoever anybody we're just
Brandon
talking
Ayuk
about.
to the
Like
Jaguar. Cooper.
no, not Ayuk, but like Cooper Cup or Debo.
Debo.
Ayuk's not going anywhere. He just got signed
Are you right? Debo's.
with Trevor Lawrence. I mean, we'll see.
Um.
We'll see what Cohen cooks up there.
So Max Crosby, we were talking about it a little bit. We've been talking about it forever. Do you think the Eagles would go get him?
I'd rather go after Miles Garrett, but do I think? I mean, I
Like,
would.
like
It's
he wasn't. So I just want to clarify. It was like more of a blockbuster. Like he doesn't want to play with Raiders anymore. But like nothing really official from the GM or him. It was just like he was just showing
I'm pretty
signs,
sure it was a tweet. Like I'm gonna get a ring one day or something.
showing signs of playing with someone else. So that's why
um,
everyone's like Max Crosby is like a big dark horse in a trade.
you Like,
I would want Crosby because I still think he's good, but he could become he would be cheaper than Garrett.
mhm.
So and like they would do the same thing. I mean,
If you know Howie Roseman or the Eagles, you would know that like you can't eliminate that from your brain. He's probably gonna consider going after one of them, but I'd rather go after Miles Garrett, and I think he's more likely to go after Miles Garrett. But we see. Max Crosby is a beast.
I'm just waiting to the day where like a few years from now y'all just reach salary cap hell. Just waiting for it. As a Washington fan, we're on the come up, and they're like reaching the peak.
I mean, not really. We have a lot of cheap players because a lot of them are drafted.
Yeah, but then they're
Like
gonna have
damn
to
near a
pay these
whole.
people,
Yeah, I know.
and they're gonna be up around the same time. Cooper DeJean and Quinion gonna be up around the same time. Then Saquon's gonna get up, and then AJ Brown, and then Devontae Smith, like Jalen Hurts, Zach Bond, your O line,
So
Carter.
some of them aren't going to stay forever. Like Zach Bond's probably not going to stay forever, but we like keep him for another two.
Yeah, but like so when Quinion, so Quinion and DeJean played for 1 year.
I think
They
DeGene
probably have
retires an Eagle.
4 or 3 more years left on the rookie contract because you can pick up the option. That's when
But just imagine that we have this whole defense for at least another half a
I
decade.
know. That's why I'm saying
It's
like
crazy.
some point it's got to run up. Every team has it. The Rams had it when they won the Super Bowl.
I mean, so you get to that stage, but then if you have to let somebody walk, it sucks. But you're going to draft more people,
I mean, yeah, but
and you're going to
then you're
like.
gonna put in y'all's position. You're gonna have to pay everybody. Obviously, you're gonna keep your best, who you think is the best, but you still gotta pay people. But
I say Jalen retires an Eagle, and I say Devontae retires an Eagle, and I would like for Saquon and AJ Brown to retire an Eagle, but one of them I feel like can't.
because you're
I
so
think
my point
Saquon.
is
I think Saquon's more likely to.
my problem is like you guys have all these fantastic players, but soon they're gonna want that star contract, which they deserve.
Mm,
Like AJ Brown,
I don't know.
like Saquon,
He's already
like
on a
Devontae
contract.
Smith. I'm just listing off players who are eventually gonna want it. Jalen Hurts.
Dude, he was the most paid quarterback in history. He already got his mega deal.
I'm saying like it's gonna happen again.
I know, but
Zach Bond, DeJean Carter, maybe not Davis, but I don't know. I mean, it's just crazy how good that team is.
I mean, I'm just gonna trust in Howie, dude. He knows what he's doing. So when that time comes, we'll see.
Um, so I was walking my dog when I saw this one. The Rams want a third round pick from the Giants for Matthew Stafford. So I don't know if the Giants
Really?
are talking about going to get
So
Stafford.
I actually saw this on Colin Coward, whatever is that? What is it?
Coward,
Coward.
I
On his
think.
TikTok page. So the Rams and the Giants make a trade. No,
Confusion.
that means. Oh yeah, that means Stafford would be the Rams. I mean the Giants quarterback. The Giants have nobody. They get picks or whatever. Aaron Rodgers is the Rams quarterback. That's what I saw.
Ram-
Rams and Giants make a trade. Stafford's on the Giants.
the
Now
Jets give.
the Rams have no quarterback. The Jets already said they're moving on from A Rod. Aaron Rodgers
Is
is on the
A-Rod on
Rams.
the contract with they have to turn him?
No, I mean either way, they're done with him. I don't know. I don't know if he's on contract,
I don't know.
but I saw that.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers. I think he's
I
done.
don't think so.
I don't think he's like. I mean, done as in being like elite.
Retired? Oh yes, I thought you meant he's retiring.
Like
No,
I
I
don't know
think
if
he's way
if a
past.
team goes and gets
He's way
him.
past his prime.
If the team goes and gets him, I think that's a stupid move.
I mean, he's still Aaron Rodgers, so like he could pull
But
something.
he had Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson.
Maybe they just weren't clicking. Like
Uh,
now, what do the Jets do? They
Brees
gotta draft
Hall.
somebody. I mean, luckily they did terrible.
Cam. I think if they get a rookie quarterback and they get a good offensive coordinator, I think they're gonna be dangerous. Like Cam Ward. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna fall that far, but Cam Ward would be elite. Will Howard. Uh, I don't know any more
Jalen
rookies.
Milrow.
Him. Oh, RPOs
They're
on that
both dual
team.
threat. Him and Cam Ward.
RPOs on that team using both of them.
We'll see.
Hand off, keep it, or throw it like to Devontae or Garrett Wilson, which I saw actually Garrett Wilson might be traded.
I mean, I
And
don't
in
blame
fact, we
him.
don't get T Higgins, I want him.
I don't blame him.
But I don't know why they said that he could be traded. I don't know if it's something in the locker room or if he just wants out and he's sick of it. But
I think
if they lose him, Devontae's a good piece, but it won't be like, oh my god, Cam Ward, or Jalen Milroe, Devontae Adams, and Garrett Wilson and Brees Hall. It's just gonna be Devontae Adams. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna be that stuff.
Garrett Wilson's definitely him and Devontae Adams are a good one too.
Like
Without the other, it's just kind of meh.
yeah, like it's a great 1-2 to have, and they're both ones. Like Devontae's old, but he still like got
He's still
years.
Devontae Adams.
He still has years in the tank. Like, and then like the Garrett Wilson catch on Halloween. Oh,
He's a beast.
that was freaking fantastic. It's like everyone talks about LSU wide receiver university, and then Ohio State wide receiver. It's like they keep battling,
hand in hand, yeah.
And it's just kind of crazy to see.
I mean, LSU has bigger star power, but
I feel like
just off the names Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase alone,
and Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr.
I mean, that's crazy.
And Odell Beckham.
And then Ohio State had Terry McLaurin, Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson. Okay, I'm taking LSU after I say all that, but
Terry McLaurin, Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson,
Marvin Harrison,
and then they had Jeremiah Smith. I mean, I'm LSU, but it's still like they're still clanking.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Smith is coming up too.
He's only a freshman.
He's a freshman, but I'm excited to watch him
Yeah.
throughout his college career. So the Jets decided to move on from Aaron Rodgers. I think that's a smart move. After this season, I mean, I thought this season he was going to come back and do
these past 2 seasons were disastrous.
Like when they got him, he got injured, and I was like, okay, well that sucks. Like, but this season, I'm like, okay, like that's stupid.
I don't understand how they were so bad.
So you think he's going to go to the Rams?
I don't know. I mean, it makes sense what he was saying.
I think the Titans have him as a backup, and Will Levis. I think you give
Aaron Rodgers.
I think you give Will Levis.
He's not going to go anywhere to be a backup, though.
I mean, you're right, but I think you give Will Levis 1 or 2 more years and have him like learn from Aaron. Like Will Levis is also like kind of a dual threat. He's not that fast, but he could run the ball if he needs to. He has a cannon. I think Will Levis is still that guy. I just think he needs to play with confidence. He needs to get a team around him.
He was not that guy this year, bro.
Like we talked about last podcast, he was hit or miss. He was more hit or miss than hit, but like he's still flashy sometimes.
This year was not his rookie year, right? It was last year. Correct.
Or 2 years ago.
Well, it definitely wasn't this year, right?
It wasn't this year.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I think it was last year. With
2023.
Caleb and Jaden were
Bryce Young.
Yeah, Bryce Young.
C.J. Stroud. His ex-girlfriend, though. Just kidding. Don't get mad. So we're looking at a shorter episode than this time, so we only have one segment today.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna head into our segment. We're gonna blind rank foods. Okay, so 1 through 5. Fast foods. Sorry.
Say it again.
We're gonna blind rank fast food restaurants 1 through 5. So if you don't understand the rules are, I'll say. Okay, so let's go.
He's gonna say a restaurant.
Let's go sports. Let's go sports. Like for example, say we're blind ranking sports. I'm gonna say football, and he's gonna put it 1 through 5 without knowing what comes next. Now I'm gonna say hockey, and he has to put it through there. So it's kind of self-explanatory. You don't know what's happening.
Everybody knows what's happening.
Huh?
Everybody knows what's happening.
You don't know what's going next.
Okay.
So I have my list here.
All right.
So 1 through 5, Sonic.
I don't know what else you have. I'm tempted to put it at 5 because I don't ever eat there.
Sonic's so underrated though.
It's good. I put it at 4 because I don't know what else you have. 4.
Cookout.
Oh. 3.
Okay. Chick-fil-A.
1. That's my favorite.
Burger King.
2.
Taco Bell.
Oh, damn it.
Dude, Taco Bell's so overrated.
What?
It gives me the shits after the shit sweats, bro.
Yes, but it's good.
It's good while I do it. The rest of the day is just cooked.
Okay, I would have re-ranking that. I would put Chick-fil-A at 1, Taco Bell at 2.
So what did you do originally?
So
Say it again, and then do it.
my original list was Chick-fil-A.
Cookout.
No,
Cookout
Burger
3.
King,
Burger King.
Cookout, Sonic, and Taco Bell. And that was with blind ranking. My now how I would do it was Chick-fil-A at 1, Taco Bell at 2.
Taco Bell over Cookout?
Yes.
Dude, you're lying.
Burger King at 3, Taco Bell or Cookout at 4, Sonic at 5.
I'm a Burger King lover, and I put Cookout over.
Cookout's good, but like the food, like it's good. I mean, it's good. I'd take Burger King over it.
That's wild.
Actually,
I was thinking about this on my walk, and I try to get you.
I'd probably take Cookout over Burger King with the variety of
They
food.
definitely do have a bigger
like
variety.
they have really.
They have good.
Actually, no.
Quesadillas.
My final ranking that I would do is Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, Cookout, Burger King, and Sonic because
You said it so fast.
Cookout has such good milkshake.
Chick-fil-A.
Is this too fast here for your brain?
Yes, bro. You say
Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, Cookout, Burger King, Sonic.
Sonic.
Don't ever eat at Sonic.
Sonic at 5 is a crime.
What would you put at 5? Out of those 5,
Taco Bell. Like I love Taco Bell like a few years ago when they had the 5-layer burrito, the burrito burrito. I was a burrito that had
what?
Frito chips in it. It had Frito chips in it. The Mexican pizza is fantastic. I'd eat that there most.
I've never had the Mexican pizza.
My dad
said
that was his. Huh?
That sounds so unappetizing to me.
Why? It's a quesadilla pizza.
That sounds so weird to me.
My dad said that was his hangover meal.
I just get the
after like
deluxe
boxes. I would go.
Okay, I got hooked on Taco Bell because of Danielle, my girlfriend. If anybody has a teenage girlfriend, you know that they love Taco Bell.
I wouldn't know. But it's okay.
It's okay.
Stay focused, Kings. My list would be Chick-fil-A.
We do not care.
All right. Cookout. Sonic. Burger King, Taco Bell.
That's just incorrect, but all right.
No.
All Dude, I want to do another one.
Give me one. Think of something.
Blind ranking?
Yeah.
Like, of any subject? Or
Any
think subject. Of subject. Just talk to them. Keep them entertained.
What?
Keep them entertained while I think.
Hi, how are you? I'm Drew Eichelberger.
Think great.
Huh?
All right, shut
you
up.
Don't think at all.
Blind ranking. Blind ranking.
Check out my TikTok, my sport card TikTok. I'm trying to get to 5. I'm distracting you. Look that way. 500 5 or 700 followers. So I can go live and sell sport cards. Sport cards are addicting. This guy pulled it downtown. Like, what the flip? I've been doing it longer than him. But congratulations. It's like addicting. Pulling packs.
Okay, I got it. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Blind ranking shoes.
Bro.
Shoe brands. No?
No.
Okay.
That's lame. I'm not even a shoe guy.
Me either. I mean, but I could think of the basic 5 shoes I wear. But anyways, I'll think of something else.
Like food categories, like types of food. Obviously, we weren't planned that well for a short video, but blind rankings get fun and get
addicting.
Not addicting. Addicting.
All right, country artist.
Okay, that's good.
All right, ready? Ooh.
Don't cook me, bro. You can see all my vinyls up there and see who my favorite country artists are.
I'm not. I'll just think of the spot. Hardy.
Dude, I did that one. 4.
What?
I mean, I don't know what you're hitting, but
Megan Maroney.
5, respectively. My wife.
Morgan Wallen.
1.
Luke Combs.
3.
Chris Stapleton.
2. I don't like that list.
All right, so you had Morgan Wallen, Chris Stapleton,
Luke Combs, Hardy. Megan Maroney.
All right, now
I will go Morgan Wallen, Hardy, Combs, Megan Maroney, Chris Stapleton. I don't listen to a lot of Chris Stapleton. When his music comes on, I'm jamming.
I would do Morgan
Wallen. And I love Chris Stapleton, but macaroni is that I don't know. It's just like
I would do Morgan Wallen, Hardy for personal preferences. Like I just love their music, and then Chris Stapleton, he has a killer voice.
he,
Luke Combs, and then I listen to Macaroni a lot.
he's. I mean, I know you don't, but you're like Chris Stapleton's like a great artist. Macaroni is just like that. You know how you see the TikToks on there's like boys listening to white girl music. That's like my white girl country music. Like when I'm feeling like hyper or like very sad, I put like Macaroni on it and like
Hyper or very sad,
yeah
like each end of the
like
spectrum.
yeah like the spectrum varies.
I listen to Morgan Wallen on like a daily.
Warren Allen's
Hardy's like I love Hardy, but he's like more of the summer. But I listen to him all year round.
Or I mean Hardy during the summer fucking hits.
I mean, I literally listen to
Dude,
Morgan Wallen
like we
every
were in
day.
Outer Banks, just like driving around, messing around.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
going to, like,
wait. Oh, that was before. No,
that we were going to
we
Fish and
went
Furious to
before
fish.
and after his new album came out.
Yeah, we were going both times. We were going to fish, mini golf stores, just windows
Dude, the Outer
down,
Banks is the greatest place ever, bro.
blasting Hardy, like crisp, salty, beachy weather. It's just like,
Salty.
do you smell the salt? Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, Outer Banks. I mean, for people in this area of the country, Outer Banks, like you should know, it's like you're either going to Myrtle Beach or Outer Banks, right?
I literally want to live there.
Like
right
if
now,
I'm buying a vacation house, my dream spot is Outer Banks and Florida,
yeah,
but
Florida too.
Outer Banks would be more understandable because it's only 2 hours away. Like that and Lake Gaston too. Like shout out Coon's family. I know Lance is gonna watch this, but
I feel like
tubing and everything is always fun. But Outer Banks is the spot. Just
Outer
always
Banks.
is.
I'll take that over Lake Gaston.
You only one time though.
It's fun, but I'm taking a beach over a lake. Just at the end of the day.
I'm scared. I'm kind of scared of beaches.
Why? Because we almost drowned together.
We almost did drown together, which is a story we could tell. But I don't like knowing what's around me, and strictly,
dude. Okay, but
strictly sharks. But I know lakes could have sharks, but I just feel more comfortable in a lake for some reason.
No, low-key, I'd rather be in the ocean because in a lake, like I'm kind of scared of there being a snake or a snapping turtle under me. And that freaks me the hell out.
That's
dude.
A good point. But that's my view with a big ass shark. It's called thalassophobia. You ever see the TikToks?
Yes, I love those videos.
No, why do you love that? Of like a tiny ass boat and a big ass like shark underneath. I'm just like starting to like curl up and like cry.
I like those.
Why?
I love the ocean. It fascinates me.
It doesn't fascinate me. It scares. I mean, it fascinates me, but it scares the shit out of me.
One of those
I shit myself.
The only phobias.
Like when we go tubing with Zach's family, his dad like goes like super fucking fast. I don't know that fast, but we just fucking like fly off.
Stop cussing, dude.
And then I'm just like, bro, like what is around me? Like after falling off,
I'm in the lake or the saltwater?
The saltwater. Like
okay, but like
that's scary.
Okay, one of those only fears I have, like those phobia things, is the one with the holes everywhere. I forget what it's called.
What are you talking about?
It's a phobia. I don't know what it's called.
What are you talking about?
But like
explain it better.
When there's a bunch of holes in one area, for example, it looks like holes. So like there was like I hope this was Photoshop. It was like a bunch of holes in somebody's hand. Ooh, it makes me want to puke, dude. You look it up. Look it up. The fear of holes or something. Don't show me a picture of it.
Fear of holes.
What's it called? I'm gonna know the name when you say it.
That?
What's it called?
Is it that?
What's it
triphobia?
Called? Yes, that's it.
Tripopophobia?
Yes. I hate that crap, dude.
That is disgusting. No. Ew.
It literally freaks me out.
Like that?
No, stop. Don't show me that.
Alright, I'm gonna show you mine.
The thalassophobia. Those pictures are so fascinating to me.
Like this picture isn't bad.
Yeah, that's so cool to me.
Yeah, that picture's not bad, but I'm talking about like.
Have you seen the one with like the statue in it and it's just like the deep water?
That's fine.
Oh, so you're talking about like a little boat,
like that shit.
Let me see. That's so Photoshop. It doesn't look real.
I know, but like it's like stuff.
You gotta
like that.
find something else.
Let me see.
What about that?
Yeah, that scares me.
Oh my god,
that's probably real.
That would be crazy.
Like that's the scare me. Like the aesthetic of like the statue in the water. Like oh my god, that's like so sick. But like
You talking about like a bird's eye view? There's a boat in the big
Like,
vast
okay, I
ocean.
know this is like a statue, but this is kind of it. It's like someone laying on a surfboard, but with a shark
Yeah,
under them. Like that's scary. That shit freaks me out. Like that one.
that's so cool.
This one's the
Like, yes, I
worst.
would be scared with sharks. Yeah, okay.
That one, like the mega, it's like
That's like a megalodon, which doesn't exist, but it might. How do
dude,
we know? Ooh.
I'm
All right,
literally
you need to
shaking,
get off Google, buddy.
literally shaking, bro.
The
Um,
megalodon might exist,
Megalon might exist.
dude. 5% of the oceans discovered. How do we know the megalodon doesn't exist? There's
All
no
right,
way.
I got conspiracy.
There's no way. There's no
Hey,
big ass shark at the bottom
hey,
of the
let
ocean.
me cook, okay? I don't know the exact years, but at one point in like whenever we were just starting to discover the ocean, right? We were discovering it, like going good, like oh, cool, fascinating. Then they just randomly decide to test a nuclear bomb in the middle of the ocean. Okay,
Or like in the 50s or something.
yeah, like what are you scared of? Okay, like oh yeah, you're testing a bomb, but what if you saw something down there? Because you stop exploring to do this, and then they stop exploring the ocean and immediately jump on space. And people are like, are they trying to get us off this planet? Because there's something in the water that is freaking us out. Scary. And
I mean, I'm not.
they said the megalodons exist. Me personally, I don't know if it is or not because like again, this is
You
another
mean extinct?
conspiracy. Huh?
Extinct?
Extinct. Yes. I'm so sorry. But like in the megalodon movie, there's like the Mariana Trench, and like there's this film that it came through, which most likely is fake. But how do we know that's not there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with the like nuking the ocean thing. Well, I mean, you test there in the water because you're not destroying anything,
Yeah, but like
but
there could be
I'm
something
not gonna
else.
disagree with it because whatever. And I've also seen a lot of things where it's like you said, what if we stop discovering the ocean because they saw something too scary and that's why they went to space? Or what if the ocean is the real outer space? You know?
That's freaking wild. Because like people like you and me and the people watching this never been to space. The only people that's been to space
Or the
is
astronauts,
the astronauts, the government. Only the government knows what
the
space
government, the
is.
government,
Huh?
the government,
Who?
the government are the only people that went.
Yeah,
The
like
government knows everything.
I mean, of course, like Elon Musk, but he's part of the government now.
Yeah.
Like he has the money to go to space. But people like you and me sitting here, how do we know space for real? How do we not
But
know we're not in a simulation?
I think about this at least 3 times a
Like
week.
this doesn't make sense. Us sitting here in front of the camera doesn't make sense. How do we know we're not in a simulation?
Well, not so much that, but
Like I mean, I'm kind of like talking on my ass, but like still.
I think about space at least 3 times a week. Like
Why'd
I'm so serious.
you say it like that? I think of space at least 3 times a week.
No, I swear it's on my mind all the time because like it's just so like surreal to me or like crazy to me that before we existed as it only clicks in my brain, I feel like. But before
And
we existed as humans, before even humans, the bacteria on this planet, before that, before anything was ever formed, there was just nothing.
and like the Big Bang made Earth
I mean,
like that, and then we're just here. Like I mean,
so
okay,
how
I'm a
they
Christian. I believe in Adam and Eve and all that, but it still doesn't make fully sense.
so like the scientific way, like how they say like something collided and all the pieces formed the planet and then it was hot and everything like very hot, you know what I mean? And then like bacteria started growing and then that started growing into life. So I like that makes sense to me in my head.
And then Pangea,
And I'm not trying to debunk anything. I just think about it in the sense like it's crazy to me that we're just like in this big floating area of nothing.
but like I don't understand the bacteria becoming us. Like I don't
It
understand that
just
part.
evolves into other creatures. I mean, that's what they said.
But like it's also crazy that Pangea, if you connect all the continents, they all fit. It's
Well,
like a
that's just
puzzle.
because over time
I understand that,
the
and it's Pangea,
tectonic plates
but
and
like
stuff.
that's just crazy on how we weren't even here, and Africa was connected to South Africa, and we were connected to Europe.
Africa was connected to South
I
Africa.
mean South
My
America.
God, dude.
South America was connected to Africa. It's just kind of shocking.
South Africa? You just said it again.
South Africa was connected. I said it right. Connected to South America.
Oh, you did?
Like America or Africa was connected to South
I was paying
America.
attention. I'm sorry.
No, you weren't. But back to the artist because we got off topic.
Back to what?
Back to the artist. Morgan Wallen. People are trying to get Morgan Wallen to have a halftime show.
That would be crazy.
I think
Like, I would love that.
him singing like doing like his own version of the national anthem with like a rock like country like would be
For the
sick.
halftime show? What?
But like I'm talking about for the national
Oh,
anthem.
yeah.
But a regular halftime show would also be sick.
Yeah, like if he came out to Broadway Girls and just started going out.
And Lil Durk's in prison.
Is
But
he actually?
yes.
Like in prison?
Yes.
For what?
I don't know, guns or something.
Murder for hire? Is that
or
what it was?
I think that's what it was. He either was hired to murder someone or he hired someone.
He hired someone.
It was either one of the two, something like that.
I don't think he killed anyone. He's in jail, like actively.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know. But like
how
imagine the
long?
two coming out to
Yeah, for how long though?
I don't know. It's like
Sorry.
2 months ago. I don't know.
Damn.
It's okay. But them coming out to Broadway Girls with like a bunch of like background dancers.
And him and Hardy can come out and like if they have a new song together or something.
They can sing Red.
I personally think
They can sing Red.
that if he did it, he would have Hardy and Post Malone as his guests because Post Malone, the name and like.
And I also think
I had
if
some
Lil
help.
Durk gets out, someone like that.
I had some help with me, yeah.
But the only way I see him doing a halftime show if it's in Tennessee.
I was also thinking about that.
Like that would be sick, but I don't think he does
Neyland
it.
Stadium. No, that's Tennessee Volunteers. Nissan Stadium, I think.
Yeah, I don't see him doing it outside of Tennessee. Obviously, it would be in Nashville. Tennessee is in Nashville, but Tennessee has a shit stadium. No one wants to play Super Bowl there.
Isn't it kind of small? Like I can't even imagine it being that big.
I don't know.
Like with the stands. Like I feel like I've seen it and it's not that big.
But him doing it would be cool. Hardy would be sick.
I don't give a crap where it is because like they're not gonna have a Super Bowl there, so that's already out of the picture.
I know, but that's the only reason I see him being like for sure, like on having.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
But like, I don't see him forming in
because
San Francisco.
they would theme the whole thing around like country and stuff because Nashville and Broadway.
Yeah, I don't.
Like New Orleans was like the jazz or like Mardi Gras and stuff.
Huh?
Like New Orleans was like you could tell it was themed New Orleans.
I thought you said Lil Nas X. I was like,
no.
But like, a country artist isn't gonna do San Francisco.
But that's where
that's what my point is.
I mean,
maybe Florida.
But the Super Bowl's already predetermined. Like you can't really base it off that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But let's get back onto our podcast agenda.
That was a crazy tangent.
It was like,
way off.
Way off tangent.
Christ.
We went to phobias, to ocean, to summer, to artists. Yesterday,
what is next?
Pitchers and catchers reported to.
Oh yeah, dude!
Spring training.
I'm so excited.
We have it's like we're on like the verge of not opening day.
Yes,
opening
day? March 27th.
We're not on the verge. We still have a whole month.
That's on the verge, bro.
No, it's not.
Are you talking about spring training then?
Yes. Like we're on the verge of spring training. Like everyone reported.
Dude, we are on the verge of the baseball season.
We're on the verge of baseball season. We're not on the verge of opening day.
Yes, we are.
No, opening day starts March what?
27th or something like that.
You have almost 2 full months until baseball.
No, not almost 2 full months. Over like a month and a half.
Okay, almost 2 full months. What are you talking about?
That's on the verge.
No, it's not. 2 months is a long time.
Bro.
On the verge, verge is this week or next week, which I think spring training starts next week.
Shut up.
Am I correct?
I think it starts tomorrow. I actually have no idea.
Oh my god.
I think it starts.
You're just talking out your ass. Can you talk to it and then tell them what you're doing?
I'm looking up when spring training starts.
Why are you typing like an iPad kid? Beep, 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 beep. So how's y'all's day today?
Thursday, February 20th.
On the verge!
7 days. Next Thursday.
So then when's opening day?
Next month.
So you still have 2 months.
No, you don't.
Yes,
you have
you do.
1 month.
You have a month and a half, Kaden. It's not on the verge.
That's on the verge.
No, it's not.
Dude, if we were in August, you would say we're on the verge of NFL season.
No, I would not.
Oh my god, you're retarded.
Don't use that word on podcast,
I
please.
don't care.
Come on, man.
Opening day. March 28th.
I just looked up when's football season, and it says the Eagles NFC Championship, animation.
It's reminding you.
That's reminding you.
All right. Yeah. So you were right. Pete Alonso stayed a Met.
I mean, I didn't think he would not say a Met.
I did not think he would stay at Met.
I mean, I thought he was going to say a
And
Met.
then Red Sox making moves with Alex Bregman, third base, and Kenley Jansen, closing pitcher.
Why are you saying this so fast?
Huh?
Why are you saying this so fast?
What do you mean?
I don't know where my agenda went.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Bregman. Maybe him, because like I'm saying that because they have him and Rafael Devers, third baseman. So
Oh,
one's probably gonna
unless one of them is playing first.
one might DH, one might play first. Who's their first baseman?
I don't know what
Dude, I
happened.
need to get back into the knowledge of baseball.
I think don't they also have no Justin Turner's or Jay?
Yeah, he's also very washed.
Okay, so Pete Alonso got paid. I'm gonna read you all the contract. Sorry for taking your iPad. I lost my agenda.
It's not okay.
Pete Alonso contract. 2
Oh
years,
my
$54
God.
million a year. Huh? Ha ha ha. Nice one.
I'm serious.
Nice one.
You're so annoying.
You tried to get me, bro. You didn't get me, bro.
What is it?
2 years, $54 million, including a signing bonus of $10 million. 54 guaranteed. An average annual.
AAV.
I'm trying to look. 29 million a year. What? Yeah, that makes sense. Does that make sense? Let me math real quick.
What's the contract?
9 million plus. I'm gonna just go times 2. That doesn't make sense.
What's the contract? What's the contract?
2 years, $54 million.
How does that not make sense?
54 million
Just put
divided by
54
2.
divided by 2.
27. Okay. So there's 27 each year plus 10 million. So it's like really, you're looking at really like $64 million. Good one's a signing bonus. Unless it's 17 a year plus signing bonus.
I have no idea,
I'd be
honestly.
there. But either way, it's crazy. I knew after they got Juan Soto, it shows they want to make a championship push. So I think Pete Alonso is okay with that and is writing it out for 2 more years. If nothing happens, I don't think he stays with it.
Yeah. I did not expect him to sign.
But Alex Bregman to the Red Sox. We were talking about it. Devers, Raphael, whatever his name
Rafael
is.
Devers.
Dog. Bregman, dog. He could probably play shortstop a little bit or first base. Actually, they don't got Xander
I
Bauer.
was trying to think of their shortstop.
It's such a wash team. I can't tell you.
Was he it?
What? But DH, one of them is still insane. I mean, big names, and then they just got
Kenley Jansen.
Kenley Jansen, which
Jensen.
is a closing pitcher. He's elite. Does some crazy junk. Help out that bullpen a little bit because I know they're trying to rebuild too.
They also have a Aroldis Chapman, I think. They signed him. And they got Garrett Crochet from the White Sox. I forgot about that.
Cuban Missile, Kenley Jansen, and Garrett Crochet. That's kind of sick bullpen.
So first base they have Tristan Casas. I don't know. I couldn't tell you that.
Who's a shortstop?
So looky.
Who's a shortstop?
Oh, Trevor Story. That's why I know him.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Because he keeps getting injured.
So what about his third base?
They need some work to do, but third base is Rafael Devers.
And then they have
I would assume that now one of them is going to play first.
I think Devers would play first.
Yeah.
Because he's more big.
He's bigger.
I don't know. It sounds like that team might have a good
they might.
lineup.
They still got some work to do, I think.
They have Alex Duran.
Jaron Duran.
Alex Duran. Who the flip is that? Jaron? Is that how you say his name? Jaron Duran. And Trevor Story at the top of the lineup, and then them two. Pretty sick. What?
You're a little rusty on the baseball, huh?
Yeah, I'm still on football. I don't know a lot of. I mean, I know baseball and like I can talk baseball, but right now I can't tell you. You have to give me like a couple of weeks into the opening season.
All right, I'm quizzing you. Who is the Oakland Athletics third string second baseman?
Yeah, like you can do that. Dude, quiz me on some baseball.
Like what? Like positions?
Positions. Who's what team's position?
All right. Who's the Orioles?
I can't do bullpen.
Who's the Orioles center fielder?
Cedric Mullins?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
He's somewhere in the outfield.
Who is the?
And especially when MLB The Show comes out, which I'll probably play,
Oh, yeah.
it'll help me learn again.
I was gonna say something about the Angels, but dude, Anthony Rendon, he's such a big steal of money, bro. He's out for the season already.
Are you serious?
Yes, he's stolen every bit of their money, bro. Okay, anyways, who's the Dodgers catcher? What'd you just do?
Turn on the mic.
Hold it. How did you even turn it off? Is it on? Okay, it's on.
Will Smith.
Okay. Who's the Nationals first baseman?
Josh Bell.
Is he still there?
We got him back.
Okay.
I think we got rid of Luke Voigt. It was him, but Josh Bell came back. He's gonna be DH / first base. Oh, it was who's the Mexican guy who went off in the World Classic in the Nationals?
For what team?
The Nationals.
For the first baseman?
Yes, I forgot his name. Joey Menzies. That's his name.
Oh yeah.
He's a first baseman.
I thought he was second baseman.
No, I'm pretty sure he's Joey.
I thought Lane Thomas was.
Lane Thomas.
I don't think he's a first baseman, is he?
First base and outfield is Joey Menzies. Lane Thomas is outfield. Yeah, professional outfielder. Go on.
How many more do you want me to do?
Keep going until you.
Who's the Braves third baseman?
That's Riley Green.
That's a country singer, you jackass.
No, Riley. What's his name?
Austin Riley.
Austin Riley. Same thing.
No, it's not. There is.
You know what I meant. Okay.
There's MLB player.
Riley Green's music video has been on my mind. All right.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
Why is that?
I'm just kidding.
Why?
It's Austin Riley.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Who don't they have a green on their defense? On their
no, subject.
they have a green on their infield.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Who?
Or their outfield somewhere. Mitch,
no, they
help
don't.
me out. Mitch, help me out. Mitch, help me out. Okay. Austin Riley. My bad. It's two first names for a name.
What was stuck in your head?
No.
The Riley Green.
Bro, that's a good song. That's not a good song.
Did you even know the song before the music video came out?
Love you in the worst.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is. It's called Worst Ways.
It said I want you in the worst way, not I love you.
Okay, same freaking thing. I'm not a Riley Green writer. Continue, bro.
You definitely like you enjoyed that video.
Bro. Continue, bro.
Who's the Yankees right fielder?
Aaron Judge. He's center field now? I don't know.
I don't know either. I was gonna say Stanton, but I'm pretty sure he's DHing.
I mean, it was Soto, but someone has to replace Soto.
Dude, once MLB like season comes back,
God, I'm in Dynasty.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm gonna my knowledge is gonna go back up.
I wasn't gonna buy it, but I think I'd buy it now.
I actually think I get it for free on Xbox.
Game box. Oh, I get it free with Game Pass.
I'm gonna punch you, bro.
Oh, I get it free with EA Pass. Oh,
it's called EA Play, jackass.
EA Play, but it's also not EA.
Yeah, it's San Diego Studios.
Do you want to do Madden cover predictions?
Sure.
Who do you think is gonna be? Jalen
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts?
I'm joking.
I think
so are you.
I think it'd be Jalen Hurts. I was joking about Jaden Daniels. I don't think he is one off.
All right.
But I don't want him to get Madden cover because of the Madden cover.
Josh Allen was this year, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, he didn't have a curse. He brought the curse.
What was the curse?
They usually get injured or have a bad year. No, it was Christian McCaffrey. Last year was Josh Allen.
Yeah, last year was Josh Allen.
This year was Christian McCaffrey.
No, last year was Josh Allen.
This year.
Wait. You're right. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. I think like
I don't know.
like not Lamar, not Mahomes, like
Joe Burrow.
Saquon, Joe Burrow. Oh yeah, I thought he was already been on there. Saquon, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, um, like Amonra.
I don't really know. I can't really tell you who I think would be it. I don't know. I
That's
mean,
such a
you're
weird name to say, Amonra.
the sun god is what his name is. I don't
Trevor, I
know.
think Trevor Lawrence should get it.
Sonny's,
Honestly,
Sonny,
Sonny.
Sonny's like too long, too long. Oh, all right. But my guess for Madden cover prediction is going to be Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow. Justin Jefferson. That's my guess.
He hasn't been on it, has he?
That's my guess. It's coming
They should
soon.
do the LSU boys.
Boys,
All three of them.
boys,
Men.
boys. You, buddy. Dude, screw it. Get Odell.
No,
No. Listen to my idea. Listen to my idea. Listen to my idea. It's like a past to present thing. Okay.
He's a
Cover.
Diddy affiliate.
That's a big word for you, buddy. Dang, it's four.
Yeah, we're about to wrap up.
Listen to my idea. So you get like two other LSU wide receivers.
No.
Yes, bro. Listen, or players, and you do probably wide receivers. You do like a legend side, and then it like going into Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and all of them. You understand what I'm saying? That'd be sick.
Yes, but
That'd be sick.
you do the 2019 championship team with three of the biggest names in the league now. That's what I was thinking.
And Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson.
Okay, so you do that, and then it's fading into
in their LSU jerseys.
And then it's fading. Oh my gosh, Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, and Jamar Chase fading into Jaden Daniels, Malik Nabers, and Brian Thomas Jr. since they all play together.
Did them three play together?
Jaden Daniels,
Thomas Nabers.
Nabers.
Oh, they were all rookies this year.
Yeah,
Dude,
that'd be sick.
Cool.
Like it's like a past to present type of thing.
In that way, yes, but no Odell.
Nah, I mean I was trying too much, but I couldn't tell you other wide receiver.
That would be cool. Like
legends from
the
LSU.
trio.
The trios of both years. That'd be sick.
I don't know how they would do that, like to fit on one cover, but that'd be cool.
Or like Jaden Daniels and Jamar Chase, or Jaden Daniels and Brian Thomas Jr. and Malik Nabers are looking at like them.
They could be looking at each other, yeah.
Like I don't know, it's something cool.
Or like,
yeah, I don't think you could do the LSU jersey though.
Excuse me. What's like a passing of the torch kind of thing? Like they could be sitting on a throne and the other three are coming up or something.
That'd be cool, but I think they wouldn't go to.
Yeah.
I say Justin Jefferson or Saquon. Saquon, they do like a cool.
I think
Saquon.
Justin Tucker should get it.
Dude. We were gonna talk about this last week. He's banned from all Baltimore locations and like massage places because of his freak ass, bro. Next thing he's about to come out, he's about to be in a Diddy freak off.
Oh my god, he probably was. But him and Odell probably went together.
No wonder he like sucked when they were on the Ravens together. No wonder
it's because the massage parlors banned him. He couldn't get his massages.
Oh my god!
Before the games. Is that bad?
It's just crazy how these people can't say right. These famous people. Like if I was famous, I'd be like strict on what I'm doing. Like this is this, and I'm going back home because I'm not trying to get caught doing.
We're getting famous right here. This episode.
You'll hear our name one day. Quote from Jaden Daniels.
You'll
hear the quote. The exact quote from 2013 is you will hear one day. You will hear my name everywhere.
You want to know my favorite quote from Jalen Hurts? You either win or you learn.
Please.
2023. You glaze that bum ass rookie every day.
He's not a bum ass rookie.
I'm just
okay,
kidding.
but
we need to wrap up.
All right, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. Follow TikTok, follow Instagram, like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications.
Just like the old days. Let's go.
Check out the TikTok and Instagram.
You already said that. Let's go.
Y'all have a good day.
I hope our intro was good.